Woohoo! Yeehaw!
So after a 6-hour journey from Perth, we are just approaching Kalbarri. Oh my god. About a dozen kangaroos have just gone hopping past here, and there's a load more here.
Let's go across the road.
That's incredible. Go across the road? What if they all come charging at me?
They won't. They're
Oh, look how curious it is.
They won't. No, just come on. Just come on. I'll follow. I'll come over it. We'll just like.
Will they talk?
Or maybe go up on this side.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, they're amazing. I can't believe they all just came hopping by then. Oh, look how little they are. Are they babies?
Yeah.
How old are they there, roughly?
I don't know. They're only small.
Oh,
We'll stand there. It will be quiet.
does that mean
Let's
Mama and
see.
Papa are in it? Oh my god, look at that. Some just there. Oh my god, that's so good. So while we're having a closer look at these wild kangaroos we saw walking back up to our hotel, thought I'd just do a little voiceover letting you know about where we stayed. So we stayed at the Kalbarri Palm Resort for 2 nights at a cost of £150, which is just under 300 Australia dollars, and I got this rate with a 10% discount being a Genius Level 2 member on booking.com. The resort is located just off the main road through Kalbarri and a short 5-10 minute walk from the nearest beach, with shops, bars and restaurants also nearby. The resort also featured 2 outdoor swimming pools, a hot tub, a children's playground and an area you could gather every morning to feed the wild local kangaroos, which often made themselves at home around the grounds. Oh my gosh, so look at what is by our pool in Kalbarri. The kangaroos just chilling. They look so soft, I want to pet them, but probably not a good idea. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful.
I love having here.
They're so fluffy.
There's 2 there.
Oh my god, they're everywhere. It's incredible. The apartment rooms at this resort were very spacious and included a kitchenette with a fridge and tea and coffee facilities, as well as a private bathroom with a shower. After spending time looking at the kangaroos at the resort, I was so excited to finally go to an Australian beach properly for the first time. We asked at the resort reception for recommendations and they suggested Blue Holes Beach, which is the one you can see in the videos here. We arrived at 10:30 AM and there were plenty of spaces in the car park, although when we left around lunchtime it got a lot busier and it was a lot harder to get a parking spot. The beach is very spacious with room for plenty of people and is a great destination for snorkelling with lots of reefs in the water and fishes there. The waves were quite choppy but great for surfing, which we saw some people doing further out. Here we are at the beach. Oh, absolutely amazing. And yeah, a bit of a wind, but we are sort of in a windy region. We saw loads of kangaroos earlier, which was absolutely incredible. Seeing little fish in the sea, did a little bit of snorkeling. I need some better goggles though, because they're not quite tight enough on my inner eyes.
There she is, walking on the beach. Wonder what she's going to say. She's come back from going in the sea. Interesting. Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool. How many? A lot?
Lots.
Ah.
But I haven't put
my head under yet.
Ah, why not?
I absolutely love it. I love it so much. Oh, see why people get addicted to Australia. You see why people get hooked on it. Oh, beautiful. Woo! Waves are quite rough, to be fair. Some people surfing, there's lots of people snorkeling over there. I want to see some fishes for you guys, but I think I've gone a bit deeper. I don't really want to take my phone in too deep. Let me see what I can do. Seen some little silver and grey fish. And earlier on I saw some fish, some like yellow tails. They were very cute. Don't think there'll be any this close here. I'll see. I don't want to... That rock's a bit slippy. Let's not go on that. I don't want to risk dropping my phone in the ocean. That would be very good. But yeah, oh, so beautiful. Oh my god. Looks amazing. As mentioned earlier, Kalbarri is about a 6-hour drive north of Perth in Western Australia and actually suffered severe damage in 2021 from a cyclone and has since been rebuilt. I'll talk later on about the legend of the land, which belongs to the Nanda people, and the town is popular for hiking, boating, fishing and snorkelling. We've left Blue Holes Beach and we've just got a quick sandwich from the shop. Just sort of sat over there on a little picnic bench, and I'm just having a look down. So technically this is the river, where the river comes into the sea, and according to Aboriginal dreaming stories, this was all created by a giant serpent who slithered through she created all the gorges, which we're going to later, slithered right down to the sea, just over there. And when she got to the sea, the sounds of the waves terrified her, so she retreated back inland to freshwater. Hope I explained that well. Hope I did the story justice there. Yeah, I'm just going to see what it's like. There's some people sort of doing some fishing, and there's some people on jet skis over there, and people just swimming a little bit here, but it's a lot calmer to earlier. But I feel like this bit's more the river. We saw a pelican in there earlier as well, and I think just over there is where they do the pelican feeding, which we're going to try and do tomorrow morning. They do it every morning at 8:45 a.m. It's run by volunteers. It's been a tradition since like the 70s or 80s, I think. But this, yeah, it looks a bit more like brown. It looks more like, a lot more like river. And then sort of further out there, there's just like a cut off, and it becomes like that lovely blue that we saw earlier in the sea. But yeah, I just wanted to dip my toes in and just see what it was like. I can't not put my feet in somewhere. I can't not like touch the water, or it was taking every ounce of my body earlier not to touch the kangaroos, because I just want to pet the animals. I want to be with the wildlife. I love it. I should maybe do some more recording with me actually in shot, and then I don't know, maybe that's what all of other vloggers do, don't they? But as I say, this is my first time doing a full travel vlog on holiday. I've probably not done as much in detail as I would have liked to do, but it's quite difficult when we're moving around a lot. Oh, sorry. There you go. There's just the amateurness of it. We're moving around quite a lot, and obviously it's not just me on my own, so I've kind of got to consider other people, not just my partner being here, but we're also visiting some of his friends and family, so I've just got to consider the other people around me a little bit. And you know, while I can take my time and look at stuff and talk about stuff, some of this will probably be more voiceovers than I would have liked. I'd have liked to have done a bit more detail, but there'll be other times when I can do stuff like this. I think because it's such like a big holiday and we're doing so much here. I mean, we're here for 2 weeks, and I would say 2.5 or 3 weeks would be a good amount of time if you wanted to do the trips that we're doing. And also, relax as well and have like chill time. Today's been really nice. This is the first time we've actually been at the beach properly. So we've been here. So today's Thursday. It's Thursday lunchtime now. We landed Sunday morning got to the hotel about 2 a.m. So Sunday, Monday was a bit of a write-off where we explored the city a little bit, the city centre in Perth. But we mostly just tried to get onto Perth time, get over our jet lag a bit. We saw some of my partner's friends and family a little bit then, and sort of had coffees and catch-ups with them. But for me, I'm more, especially going somewhere like Australia, I definitely want to do more stuff like this, more wildlife. I absolutely love being around animals, so anything with wildlife, anything outdoorsy is very Australian to me, rather than a city break in the city centre. I know that's obviously part of it, and you know, we chose Perth because we know people there, so that's a big part of it as well. There's some little birds coming this way. I don't know if you can see them. This way. Now, I love animals. Oh, some of them are flying this way as well. I do love animals. However, I do have a bit of a fear of birds. They're on the loose. I think it's like, because the claws can go anywhere. And the beaks, there's a lot of pointy edges to the birds. They're very pretty. They're very lovely. Let me turn it around now so you can see. There you go, you can see them now. So I like to keep my distance from birds, and pelican feeding tomorrow will be very interesting because they have very, very long beaks, but nevertheless, I want to see them. I want to do that part. I want to have that adventure of doing that. Also, I think once I've done this trip, I'll probably invest more in a like in a GoPro or a similar product like that, so I'm not using my phone all the time. And hopefully I'll be able to connect to mic a bit more. So I've used the mic a little bit, but not too much. I think because my phone's a little bit older as well. It's not one of the newer iPhones, so they've changed the port where you put the charger in. So when I ordered the mics, they have the new port on it. They do have an adapter as well, but the adapter then gets stuck, doesn't fully go in with my phone case on, so I keep having to take the phone case off, which makes me nervous anyway, because I think, oh gosh, it's gonna break. You know, if I drop it, it's gonna break. But yeah, I think I'll have to look into a bit more equipment at some point, maybe, if I want to sort of carry on doing this, which I do want to carry on doing this. I enjoy it, and I do it partly for myself, to remember our adventures and to talk about it. And I think talking about it out loud helps you remember it as well. Talking about it with the footage, it's nice to listen back to. But I also want to do it to show, you know, everybody who is watching, you know, the adventures that we're going on. Let them see what's here, tell them some interesting facts about it, share my experience with it, you know, get to know you guys in the comments, and also for you to get to know my personality through it as well. And also just to show family and friends, and further down the line, like, I've always been interested in taking photos and videos a lot. Growing up, my granddad would always do the home videos, and he was sort of the first person in our family to pass on. So he was always recording everybody else and never himself. So we've got all these really lovely home videos of everybody else, but not as many as him. And I think I like to record everything, and so I can show people my adventures, you know, children, grandchildren down the line. This has got very deep all of a sudden. I don't know how we got onto this. But yeah, that's like those few different reasons. It's a mix of things why I do this, but also just to try something new and challenge myself. I think that's good to do. But yeah, we're back at the picnic table now. So I hope you enjoyed that little wander down to the shore there, and we'll catch up with you more soon.
We then went back to the hotel to use the pool before driving out to the Kalbarri National Park in the late afternoon to see the sights over the sunset. This is the area with the gorges I mentioned earlier, which you can look out from at points around the park that sit hundreds of feet high. You will need vehicle transport to travel around the park, and you must bring your own water as there's no main drinking water source except for the Skywalk Cafe, which closes at 3 p.m. There's also wildlife around here. We saw a snake on the road and also some kangaroos down at the bottom of the gorges. There are apparently emus in the area too, but we didn't see any. The park also contains extreme heat trapped by the gorges, and without the coastal breeze, it can be 10 degrees hotter than outside the park. So unless you're experienced in extreme heat and are well equipped for it, I honestly wouldn't recommend going here in the late afternoon and evening like we did. I'm also not exaggerating when I say we were swarmed by flies. They constantly land on you, desperate to find moisture. For me, it was completely unbearable, and while the views were stunning and the activity itself was enjoyable, the flies combined with the extreme heat took away a lot of the enjoyment for me.
Oh, I kind of want to go back now. The flies are getting really bad again.
Absolutely bombarded by flies here.
If you're someone who struggles with flies, I would think carefully if this is worth doing. Luckily, I had my sunglasses on to block my eyes, and I used the ribbons in my hair to cover my ears, then just tried to keep my mouth shut and hope the flies wouldn't then go up or around my nostrils. We passed some people who came a lot more prepared with fly nets over their face, and we even used bug repellent spray, but this didn't help. We only went to the lookout on the skywalk, and the lookout is about a 10 to 15 minute walk from where you can park, having to then climb along the tall cliff edge with no safety ropes or banisters, which can be especially dangerous with the distraction of swatting away the flies on top of that. The skywalk had more of a breeze and wasn't as bad for flies, but they were definitely still present. You couldn't even escape them when getting back into the car, as they would sneak in when you opened the door.
Oh, hope you can hear us. There's the other skywalk.
It's very windy. Very windy. We're here in the afternoon, aren't we? In the evening.
Yeah.
Look at that view, it's incredible. Down there, the river and the land just goes on for miles. It's brilliant. It's worth the sacrifice of all the flies.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, I am glad I went there and saw what we did, as the views were completely beautiful, and I enjoy the adventure side of it with the walking, even over the cliff edges. But I would definitely do my research next time on how hot it can get and how to protect myself more from the flies. After this, we drove back to the town for a takeaway pizza we ate back at the room, during which we saw a mob of kangaroos congregating in the opposite field. We definitely saw more of the wild kangaroos as we got out of the city of Perth, so if you want to see more wildlife, I would recommend doing trips like this. Thank you for watching more of my road trip, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to see the next part of our adventure as we leave Kalbarri in the morning, heading back through Geraldton and stopping at the Pinnacle Desert at sunset before arriving back in the city of Perth.